By day 4, you'll notice quite a bit of frass in your carrier. So here are the supplies I like to keep handy when cleaning out my carrier and prepping more food. 2 wet paper towels that I've squeezed all the extra water out of are sitting here. I have my paintbrush, a pair of scissors, my felt leaf, and a sewing pin. So the first thing I like to do is pull my old paper towel out here and very carefully sift through it all to find where my caterpillar is. It may not be so obvious, so I'm going to use my paintbrush here and just sweep some things away. If there are leaves there that are still good to keep, just dust any of the frass off of it and look for your caterpillar. It may not be on this leaf anymore, so if it's hiding amongst your frass, then just sweep it away until you find him. At this size, my caterpillar is way too tiny to grab with my fingers, so I love this flat paintbrush for many purposes, and one of those is to help catch him and transfer him. Sometimes he just doesn't want to go on, but this is much better than using my fingers. Another method you can use to help transfer or move your caterpillars is to just get a fresh new leaf. This is often where I'm having to transfer my little guys. To get them off of an old leaf and onto a new one, I'll just place the edge of the new leaf right under his nose and gently nudge him onto the new leaf. That way he stays safe and out of harm's way. Over time, you'll notice that our little guys are eating so much quicker than our milkweed trees can even keep up with. So it'll be ideal to try to keep as much of our fresh food fresh until our caterpillars need it. So whenever I bring home whole leaves, I'm still cutting them in thirds and only taking out a section at a time. Just remember to keep all of your fresh cuttings in a Ziploc bag that is opened inside of the fridge. This should keep it moist and fresh for as long as possible. What do you do if you find an egg? These tiny caterpillar eggs are so small, it's hard to see with the naked eye. And by the time you bring a fresh leaf home for food, it may be that you brought home another little baby too. And that's quite okay. You'll have a nice little adventure with this new critter, and you can even use your felt pad like this to watch it transform. What you'll do is, when you find the egg on top of your leaf, go ahead and take your sewing pin and very carefully, without puncturing the egg, just scrape the underside of the egg off and place it onto your felt pad. This gives it some good color contrast so you can actually see it hatch one day. Here's a little guy that just hatched today. It's so tiny, and it actually turned around to eat some of its eggshell afterwards. Be careful, this will be easy to lose, but so fun to watch too. I love using my pins to hang my leaves from my stick, just so it looks a lot like nature, and all the frass they make falls right onto my paper towel. And there we have it. Our carrier is nice and clean with my moist paper towel, my fresh cut leaves, and even our new little addition here in the corner. Were you able to find any fun surprises in your carrier? Share your pictures and your stories over on Instagram and tag us at Waila'au Road.